good afternoon, good evening. You quick, very quick, just a few minutes. Product review of a water bottle. Friends of mine told me that I should be drinking out of a copper bottle, so I got a copper bottle. See if I can get this. Oh, come on. See if that'll work. Good enough, I guess. Good enough cream puff. Okay. So I got a water bottle. I got the best one I could find. It had silicone O-ring around it. But what I found out is that a really good book of mine that I really like, Lucifer's Hammer, that I was going to read. Didn't ruin it, but it got it wet. And I can't do anything with it in bed. It said that it won't leak even if it's put on its lid. Well, you can't put it on its lid because the lid is rounded. So that's not a go. But if no matter what I do, it's going to leak. I don't have much water in it either. But no matter what angle, it leaks. And I've figured out what the problem is. The problem is that the lid is not square to the bottle. It's cockeyed, and so there's an open space there where the O-ring cannot. No matter how tight I can crank this down so tight that I cannot open it without like vice grips or another person holding the bottle. You know, plumbing, like a oil filter wrench or something. You know, I put it in a vise. I have to get it that tight. I crank it down, just barely crank it down now, and I can't hardly get it open. So I'm not that I have really strong hands, but I should be able to get the thing open and closed and have it not leak. But I can't do that because of the. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm going to try to get an angle on it, but I don't think I can do it. What I see is that there's a space, daylight, around the that one place on the bottle. So I'd like to give them a good review, but I like the idea. It's a good idea. And I had a health person tell me that I needed copper in my diet. Copper helps the blood vessels be more elastic, so you don't have an embolism of like a air bubble in a tire. Call it an air bubble in a tire, you know. So see, that's just pouring out. So I don't know. The eBay seller said send us a video, so I'm going to send a link to this video. I don't know if I can get it where you can see it or not. Reverse, turn the camera around, and maybe you can get it. Okay. See, the lid is not square. It's threads down in the threads. Okay. There, you can see it there. See, there's daylight there. And that will not go away, and that's where, and I can't use it. And it's still leaking. No matter how tight I crank it down, it will still leak. It cannot be sealed. It cannot stop leaking, especially if it's full of water. It doesn't have but maybe 5 ounces of water in it, but it'll still leak like a sieve, even though it's pretty tight. So anyway, I like to give good reviews, but I like to use real things, you know. Yeah, well, anyway. All right, that's about it. Just a cranky mic, and that's not what I want. I want one that works. So, all right. What do they call them? Bedroom bottles. Bedroom bottles, because you're supposed to have it filled with water for 12 hours and then drink it. And the copper, you know, infuses into the water. Bye. Later, I don't know. See, getting kind of late.